Welcome back to Suladan Plays Notrium, the Werivar Expansion. Last time I gave a somewhat of a showcase of the Werivar class that was added and some of the features of the expansion. This time I'm going to move to what is my favorite class, and the one that was never actually finished, but we'll get to that later, and that is the Scavenger. Starts out very weak. Can use some items, but not weapons. Depends on food to evolve. Okay, long story short with the lore, you remember the alien mentioned that it came with another of its race and the captain flamethrowered it and it was dead and all. Yeah, well, it turns out it wasn't dead. Or so says the mod, and I'm going with the mod. So I'm going to go ahead and start first, and I'll get to the rambling as I play, because rambling now won't be a benefit to anybody and it'd be boring to watch. It'd be more boring than watching me play, which is, you know, subjectively interesting. Ah, there we go. You're an alien from Doran Prime. You stowed away on a ship with another of your kind, hoping for a better future on another planet. But the captain of the ship discovered you and attacked, leaving your charred body for dead. You have no idea how you survived his onslaught, but you did, remaining utterly motionless whilst the ship's medic examined you. Even when one of the scientists wanted to eat you. That would be the Werivar. Now you awake to the sound of bellowing alarms and the shuddering of bulkheads as the ship comes under attack by some unknown assailant. You drag yourself wearily to your feet. You must get to an escape pod before it's too late. Ah! Oh, whoa. Okay, I heard death sounds. I heard pain sounds. Ugh, my body is still so weak. But I must get out of here. Maybe I can find an escape pod. Oh, yeah, that's because technically all the... I'm wasting time. Okay, let's see. There we go. All of those... technically, as part of the mod, they spawn in actual, like, player models, and then you see the animation plays for their death. So I think that's what I was hearing, was all of them spawning and spontaneously dying. Okay, run, run, run. Oh, no, wait. I'm gonna die. Can I go this way? No, I cannot. Death by talking. Let it be said, that is exactly what's going to happen. Okay, so the camera jumped to the other alien for a moment. That's weird. Anyway. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go! There we go. I don't think there's any benefit to not being hit, because, well, the surprise edition added that whole thing where you're not getting hit and gave certain classes certain things, but I don't think the mods which were made before Surprise Edition have any effect there. So, you know, we survive. I recommend trying not to get damaged there. I'm gonna use the fire extinguisher real quick. We're gonna get out of here. First things first, I need food. Somehow managed to escape the human ship without further injury, riding this escape pod to safety. At least relative safety. Found medical supplies in the pod to cure the worst of my injuries, but I'm still incredibly vulnerable. I've not even the energy to defend myself against whatever inhabitants might live here. I'm gonna stay here, however. Whatever scraps of food I managed to gather aboard the human starship as I escaped from their medical bay have done little to ease my hunger. Without food, I'll starve within a day. The land around me seemed lush and green. Hopefully I'll be able to gather enough food to let me enter a regenerative sleep. If I could just sleep, I could recover the strength to fight, to hunt. My body contains weak bioelectric generators. I could possibly use them to make use of some of the technology I've found. Do I have a radio? Yes. Thank you. There you go. Have your radio. I guess I can carry it. I don't have a lot of carry capacity, so I'm going to try to, you know, minimize my carrying stuff. Okay, yeah, I don't have claws, so... Base instincts, Scavenger Evolution 0. Scavenger uses a lot of instinct items to kind of explain how to do things. Store fat whenever possible, it weighs nothing. With enough fat, you store to create an evolve token. Combine the evolve token with store to rest, then you use hibernate, which is what results to gain new abilities. Many of your abilities can be enhanced by bio-infusions. Experiment. Okay, I'm not well fed, so I can't do that. Basically, the Scavenger plays similarly to the base Alien, except with a higher focus on evolution and crafting-based evolution instead of a time and hunt for insert thing-based evolution. Okay, so I store 50 of the food and have fat now, which won't actually appear. It doesn't appear in your inventory, it appears down here. It's its own little bar. Okay, now, I have... You have to have one more fat than your current level, or is it a fat equal to the... No, basically your evolution level. I need one... I have no defense, leave me alone! I'm trying to monologue! Since I'm level 0, I only need one fat to do the thing. Okay. Convert 1 unit of fat into food with more fat than your current level. There it is. With more than your current level, prepare to hibernate. Why? You've instinctively converted your fat reserves to the raw materials needed to evolve, and you can combine this with your store ability to do so. As you improve, the amount of energy needed to advance increases, and so does the fat requirement. Okay, I'm going to hide here. So combine it with store, which is basically me hibernating for 15 seconds. Oh good, he didn't see me. 15 seconds. Okay. There we go. You have finally finished hibernating. Your body's even now repairing the long-term damage it suffered from your near-death experience. In moments, you will gain a new ability to show for your dedication to survival. But the nightmares will haunt you forever. You have recovered enough now to make use of your claws. Now you'll be able to actively hunt for food, though you're still far too weak to take on larger prey. Yes, I have scavenger claws, and basic armor plating, which you're going to want to equip. And ether, which I'll need for doing the Reaper things. Okay, now let's hunt for some small blue aliens. My claws aren't as strong as the main aliens, but we'll make up for that in the fact that they, you know, will be evolving. Okay, I've got energy. Claws are louder too, not super fond of that. That's one thing that I will critique about Notrium in general is its sound balance. Now don't get me wrong, it's an old game, it's an indie game, and it generally, I think everything runs through the same sound channel. I don't know, I've not dug apart the sound side of the code. I've messed with the graphics and with like basic scripting for items and, excuse me, and such. I feel like footsteps are far too loud, ambient sounds are then drowned out by the footsteps, and then your attack sounds are kind of loud too. But, you know, that's nothing, that's neither here nor there, nothing against the mod or the base game. Can I use the taser? No, I cannot. Funny. Head of a fungus. Stumble upon a fuel converter, don't need it. I'm gonna grab it anyway. Oh, that's a bird. No, I don't need to fight you, but at the same... Oh look, there's the... I kept seeing that texture moving. Good to know that's here. I guess that makes the start a little easier for the psionic. Psionic does have more tokens and stuff, I think. Like, all the classes are expanded upon in the Werivar Expansion. I just naturally have a tendency to love the Scavenger. You start out super weak, and you have to kind of work your way up, but you end up really strong. If you survive, which is, you know, that's a thing. That's a... Okay, I'm gonna store... I know I probably shouldn't, but you can convert it back into food if you need it. Ooh, this is a big fight, big fight. Oh, Reaper! Okay, gonna go grab a healing plant. As long as you keep them out of your range. On a technical side, the little claw particles are technically bullets, so if you fire them while walking backwards, you get a little bit more range versus the enemy AI. It's also a very important tactic for a lot of games. The shorter range weapons especially. Case in point, Team Fortress 2's Pyro will have greater range if you're backpedaling away from an enemy. You have shorter range if you're approaching an enemy due to the fact that the particles are, have their own speed and whatnot. If you fire the particle while you're approaching it, its distance from you ends up being lesser, which can be an issue. Okay, I'm gonna need to eat, and I need to find firewood. I gotta cook something. Oh, that's right, I have a fat supply I can use too if I really need it. It makes a very good insurance policy where food is concerned. Nope. I don't need the reflective crystals mine. Who's out there? Give me your food. Oh, found another Reaper. Oh yeah, I cannot keep doing that. I just want recovery packs. I'm greedy. I can't help it. I'm greedy for them recovery packs. I would recommend avoiding dire Reapers at all costs, because unlike the Werivar, who, oh no, never mind. I was gonna say I thought I used the taser, but no, I threw a pebble at it and it knocked it away. I really need to find some pebbles. I don't know if the Scavenger can use them, but... Ooh, hello. Hello, food. Oh, another Reaper. Can you stop being Reapers? I need health and less Reapers. Okay. I need fire. Oh wait, there's fire inside the Hermit's building. Ah, you know what? Fine. You want to be food? You are food. The only effect being overburdened has, thankfully, is it slows me down a little. Well, it does make me paranoid that something's gonna catch me. Ah. You may not want to stand at the door. One perk of this is also I can do this and hit Y. I had more food on hand than I actually needed. Basically, you can eat a ton of stuff, have beyond the limits of your normal food bar, which once you exit the inventory will begin decaying, and then just convert a bunch of it into fat, then use an evolve token, then convert a bunch more, and it's, quicker that way. So let's see if we can get a little stronger. We need to be stronger! Because the stronger we get, the better we can hunt. The better we can hunt, the stronger we get. There's some pebbles and firewood. I forget there's pebbles in here. Okay, next I need... Cannot store food at this time. Okay. Hibernate. You've now evolved further. The previously dormant biological power cells inside your body have reactivated, and you can use this link to emit a minor electrical shock. Now your body readies itself for further change. With new bioinfusions growing within you, you can enhance your abilities and attain new heights. Combining your body's fat reserves with abilities can convert them to permanent upgrades, but you will lose them in the process. Okay, store. And there's another evolve token. So I've got night vision and a bioinfusion. You can use that to... You can combine it with fat, I think, to turn it into a permanent health, etc. upgrade. Let me think. Just remember. Yeah, move one fat to inventory. Okay, I don't have enough food for this. I can't show it right this minute. I'm gonna go ahead and level up again though. But now I have night vision, now I have a little static zappy thing, and I have a bioinfusion that I can use to upgrade one of my other things, which would be my, you know, the claws or my armor. Scavenger is very upgrade based. You've almost totally recovered from your injuries now. Your body's altered to allow you to perform a roar, repelling nearby creatures. And now I get some basic instincts and a couple more armor plating, which is good. No. Unequip that. Unequip that. Unequip that. Okay, no, that didn't affect anything. If I combine static charge with armor plating, I can get hypermetabolism, which gives me energy regeneration, but it increases my food drain. I can combine static charge with roar to create a hunting cry to attract nearby creatures, which sounds good in concept, but just swinging my claws a little bit already attracts creatures, so I've never quite figured out the point there. Okay, let's see. Claws. Electro claws. You can increase their speed and damage by combining them, but of course that will make using them require electricity. Probably going to go ahead and do that because I don't have any other use for my electricity at the moment, and doing so would be useful. Animal instincts. Well, you'll occasionally get things that'll give you hints as to how to, well, not really hints. It'll tell you how to make certain things, but it won't give you the lists for everything. If I create ablative armor by combining armor plating with bioinfusion, fun fact, ablative armor is typically where you have layers of armor that can be damaged and broken away, overall increasing armor integrity. Now, if I combine ablative armor with another armor plating, I remember some of these, I can then create an advanced exoskeleton. Basically, I'm bumping my damage up and then bumping my armor way up. I still can't fight a dire reaper, obviously. There's a lot more to go. Not that way up, but that should be the extent of what I can do for now. I can drop that, I can drop that. I don't remember if night vision uses power. I could have used the bioinfusion to make the night vision stronger. Also, at any time, if you need to break something down, you hover over it and hit B. And, you know, that's an important thing you'll be using a lot as the Scavenger, because sometimes there are circumstantial things you'll want to have. Okay, see, now I have electro claws, but they use power. So I have to make sure not to overly waste them. And since I'm using electro claws and I don't want to waste power using my claws in order to attract food, the hunting cry might be useful for me. Oh dear, and it uses food though. That's gonna be an issue if I can't find some food. My journey on Notrium may be cut short. But now I can claw through. Now I can chew through them quicker. Okay, about to starve. I didn't grab any firewood. Found some pebbles. Replicator cell. What the? Oh, I ran out of power. I warned you this was a thing that could... Okay, yeah, you see there's a downside to that. Thankfully, my entire power reserves is not massive, but I'm probably going to break the electro claws down so that I don't keep having that problem, and then I can break my hunting cry back down. I'm going to make another one of these. Take a bunch of firewood. Gotta cook. Eat. Now, I have a replicator cell, which I can combine with that, and then you found a specimen container. I dropped it, didn't I? There we go, food generator. Once you drop a food generator, it's you know, it's there. So, you know, too bad on that. But anyway, fuel converter, battery charger, chip, computer unit. Wait, can I? Hang on. Oh, never mind. You can pick it back up. So yeah, generated ration. You can convert aether into food. Okay, so that gave me some food reserves. Let's see. Okay, so static shock is just the taser. So I can use that for hunting. There's no real reason to combine it and make the electro claws. Would have been neat if the electro claws had like a chance of stunning enemies while you were attacking them, but I don't know. Found fire, that's good. May or may not be freezing. Okay, as you can see, I'm about to starve, so what I can do here is hit J and get 50 food back. Holy mackerel, what did I walk into? Hey! Come on, I can't eat this much all at once. I mean, I can, but don't tell them that. We'll keep sending more. Scavenger's personal log, day 2. This planet is a strange, unsettling place, not at all what I hoped for when I agreed to come. My companion Nuact, she had hoped to leave our home world, and I, knowing no better, agreed to follow her to the end. Fool that I was. What other future could have awaited me? I'm a male. The life of a drone is all I could hope for, hunting constantly to scrounge together morsels of food, evading the predations of the larger, stronger members of my kind in the hopes of surviving one more day. The irony of this situation does not escape me. So there was another Reaper in that bunch. Okay, so what I need to do is get these Reaper kits put together. Eat. Well, I don't know if you eat the blood or bathe in the blood. I think you rub it into the wounds or something. Anyway, we have health now. And some food. Not enough food, but food nonetheless. Okay, I need to go to the hive, honestly. There's more food there. And I can make use of the swamps for hunting. Oh, hi! Y'all are still here. And I guess I can... Dire Reaper! Dire Reaper! Well, I just set a Dire Reaper loose on that area. No! Stop pushing me into that area! That's where the Dire Reaper is. As long as I'm smart and hunt the Reapers, like one-on-one, they're not that hard to deal with. It's when you get swarmed by them that bad things happen. Although I still am having food issues. One advantage to this area is the rain is cold. And since I have a fire, that makes temperature regulation easy as long as I'm near my fire. Going to the hive means that I would have a greater variety of food, but the hive is also hot. What I'll probably do is dip into the hive to hunt, and then come back here to cool off. Oh, the other downside to the hive is, of course, there's dire reapers there. Like, right off the bat, there's dire reapers in the hive. First, let's clean up this little mess. Basically, there's an AI glitch that causes that. When an enemy spawns, it is first tethered to a specific coordinate, and it's like if it spawns here, it's told to walk here. If two enemies spawn and they both bump into each other, neither of them reaches that point. So then a third enemy spawns, a fourth enemy spawns, and eventually you end up with this cluster of enemies that are all trying to get to a single point, but they can't because they're all blocking each other. It generally happens like early on or in map generation. But, you know, it's a fun little thing. It's generally the small blues or the bigger blues that'll do it. I haven't seen it as much with the reds, the browns. I have seen dire reapers do it, though, and when they do it, nobody get involved, ever. Don't mess with dire reapers. They're called dire for a reason. It is direly important that you don't mess with them. Okay, if I do this, I can finally get another level, which may have been a little premature because, as you see, I don't have a ton of food, but getting another level up might be valuable to me depending on what new thing it grants me. I should also have put points into my damage output instead of armor, but we'll see. Okay, we got a bio infusion. So we can combine that with our scavenger claws to make deadly claws. Now let's see what else we can do with our new deadly claws. Another option is I could make the electro claws and then upgrade them, and I think that's a thing also, but I'm going to save real quick. There's an example of where I've mentioned textures sometimes do weird. There, look, it's the lava texture. I'm going to experiment with my inventory real quick, so break down my armor plating. I can put another thing into my claws to make them go up to that, to hunter claws. I could break these down, put a static charge, and then I think they become lightning claws or something. It's the electro claws, the lightning claws. They've increased speed and damage, but they, of course, use my battery. Which, you know, you don't necessarily want to do when you have limited battery. I'll probably go with the... actually, what I could do is break my advanced exoskeleton down. No. Because... No. Because, yeah, I'd have to go all the way back to basic armor. I may do that. I need food. Food is primarily my issue. I know I'm taking some damage, but let's see if this helps. I'm going to go back to basic armor. Hypermetabolism doesn't help me right now. Hypermetabolism can be great if you're using a lot of energy because it gives you energy regeneration, but it makes hunting for food all the more of a necessity. So I've got my hunter's claws now. Oh no, I'm starving! I need more than little blue aliens to sate my hunger, though. Yeah, it seems like there's a stat the game forgot to notify me of, and that's that the deadly claws consume food. I'm better off with the electro claws if we're going to go that route. I just heard a weird electrical sound in my right ear, and that puzzles me because I didn't do anything pertaining to that. We're gonna just go with the lightning claws. At least increase damage output without shredding my food supply. Oh, I threw a rock. You know what? Instead of that, and I know I'm reloading. Shush. I'm gonna upgrade this. My lightning blast will give me... I don't like how many things I have to scroll through. It goes alphabetically. Getting rid of the pebbles will help, but I've got to go do that near my nest. So I may need those pebbles later. There we go. Lightning blast, scavenger claws. I can use that to hunt. Lightning, lightning. Oh, or that can use 5 energy instead of... Okay. If you run out of food at any point, you likewise can't use your claws. Now I dropped a firewood over here because I had to panic cook some food. I hear bullets. There we go. Bullets. Okay, let's see if this does the thing. Okay, there is a recipe involving tentacle. I just don't remember it. Okay, I got the energy I needed. That's the whole reason I came here. It gave me back my health and energy. And I'm about to need to liquefy J. Gotcha. And that's how you hunt. That's hunting 101. Okay. I'm gonna test something real quick. Okay, armor plating. There it is. Yeah, photosynthetic armor. Drastically reduces food consumption, but I think it also roots you to the ground. Yeah. Basically, you become a plant. You know, it's a nice recipe to have. It's, if you're going to need to be sitting still for crafting or, you know, for hibernating where you have to sit there for 15 seconds, that can be great to use because it'll drastically decrease the amount of food you're consuming in the meantime. Also, dire reapers are tanky enough, you'll often find them just completely ignoring lava. Again, don't mess with them unless you have to. Okay, so here's a good use for the, excuse me, what? I've got photosynthetic armor on, why is my food meter still going down? Because I never exit... Oh, don't even tell me that crafting negates the other. It does! Well, that's good to know. Well, actually, there is a use, a fun little use for it. I don't know if it's intended. You can stand in a stasis field with photosynthetic armor on, and I think it drops your food usage to 0. Also, having a stasis field is great for the alien because of the, you know, the fact your health regens while inside it, and I should probably go get one of those. I know where a stasis field is, too. Okay, I'm gonna go make a run for the wrecked ship and see if I can get a stasis field thrown together. Because that would actually be of grand benefit to me. Nope. So, break that back down. Hypermetabolism. Ah, yeah, fire breath. I think that burns food. We'll see. Nope, electricity. Okay, I'm gonna make a stupid run. I'm gonna make a run. Let's see if I can get over here. Edible fungus? Yes. Take advantage of any food we come across on the way. Oh, med pack. I'll take that. I'm smart enough to use med packs. Oh my dear goodness! Well, we ain't going that way. Dire Reapers! Dire Reapers! Dire Reaper! Dead. Then we're going to level up. I've got enough food to safely do so. Enough of a food source. I'm trying to hibernate. Do you mind? Goodness. The rudeness of some people. Okay, we got survival instincts, which tells me how to make fire breath, lightning ball, hunting cry. Ooh! Wait, hypermetabolism. Wait, is that the... That's not the one I think it is. That's not the one I think it is, right? Hypermetabolism plus armor. I think stable metabolism regulates my temperature, which is nice, but not what I need right this minute. But we're gonna try it. Okay, hypermetabolism. Sprinter frame. Oh yeah, I forgot about sprinter frame. Greatly increases speed while equipped. Uses food. Stable metabolism. Increases food consumption. Ooh, and gradually recover health. One thing I'm curious about, I know there's fire claws. No, darn it! Why? I'm busy, you stupid Reaper! You didn't even cause that much of an issue for me. It's just inconvenience, for inconvenience sake. Sprinter frame is nice, but given that food is my concern currently, I wouldn't recommend it. No. I was gonna... Like, I know there's a lot of different upgrades, and a lot of them you do just stumble across by experimentation. But experimentation requires food. Okay, Yeah, I'm going to try Deadly Claws plus that. I know there's a way to link the internal furnace to the claws. I don't remember how, though. Maybe it was great. I don't know. There's like volcanic claws, lightning claws, quicksilver claws. Wait, maybe it was electro claws and hypermetabolism? Lightning claws and hypermetabolism? Ah, Omega Claws. Your claws retain their power but no longer require energy to use. So yeah, I just gave up a lot of defense for this. But now my claws are specialized energy sources. Basically, they are lightning claws, but now no longer require battery to use. But I had to drop back down to basic armor plating. I could create a hypermetabolism frame, but I don't need it, and right now I can't really afford to be wasting energy. But now I have lightning claws, which, you know, basically lots of damage. It's not draining my food to use them, and you know, all the upsides, none of the downsides. So I can hunt bigger stuff now. But I gave up defensive capability for it. Which means I have to be more careful about my health. Okay, what am I carrying? Oh, I'm carrying a lot of meat. Go. Rotten fungus. I can shred big blues now. Aha! Here's where we... Oh, there's the mine. No, this is the marsh. Oh, dear. Yeah, the mine is for mining purposes. Can't see. I don't really remember much about... I'll let some of them in. They're no benefit to fight. They don't drop anything. They're not edible. They're weird. You know, there's one of the mines. Broken. Ow! What hit me? What hit me? Dost thou mind? I am trying to explore and showcase things. The mine is clearly haunted. Even though I know it's just a swarm of reapers, I ain't dealing with them. Nope. Yes. Okay, I need a motion sensor. And a force field generator. Can I use a demagnetizer? I don't know. Okay, I need you. Energy unit. So I need that. That's easy enough to find. I can't use power armor, so no, I'm not grabbing it. I can, however, use these Healy-doos. It's half an energy unit. Okay. I'm gonna fry. Did I pick up ice packs? Can I use ice packs? I didn't pick them up. I saw them. There they are. Can I use ice packs? Thank you. Can I use a boulder? Bacon. I don't think I can use any of that stuff. Anyway. Oh. Ah! Holy moly! Yeah, y'all enjoy your new life out of the marsh and in the desert. The marshland is much smaller, so it's quicker for me to run across through here to do that. Okay, cold rain. We're now no longer at risk of frying to death. Oh, and dear, I'm about to starve, though. I need J. That's one downside to the mod. You do have to remember which buttons do what with. Hello, food. Getting the Omega Claws is a big step forward. It means I can hunt the brown aliens with without having to stun them first. I need to drop some of these excess. Wow, those tentacles are heavy. I've got 4 aliens. This may be my base, so we're gonna set up here an energy unit and a force field generator, because this will let me do crafting and such while regulating my temperature. Oh, it lacks a computer. I walked past the computer units because, oh, I didn't need one. The one item that's usually littering the entire game world is the one I need. Back off! Back off! I am husband y'all! Leave me alone! Need to get to my nest. I modded the game once, so every time you killed one of those, they duplicated. That was a fun time. Flooded the game world with... I also made them peaceful to me, so it was mostly when enemies killed them that they, duplicated, but, you know, still. Computer unit, force field generator. Don't you dare. Don't you mess with me. Not after the day I've had. There we go. Bacon. Bacon. Where's the bacon? Pulse bacon. Enter the stasis field, notice that it slows your food consumption and heals you, which is excellent. Now, one thing is, I think I can stop my food consumption entirely with this combination. Or my food can go up. I now have an anti-starvation room. Huzzah! Now I don't have the patience to like take advantage of that. I want to see if I can use the battery extension. I think that counts as technology the alien can't use since his battery generation is biological. Well, let's find out. Yep, incompatible with your energy system. So I'm gonna drop a bunch of this extra stuff. I'm gonna keep the ice pack. Can I use the lighter more than once, or is it a one-off? I think it's a one-off. Yep. Okay, let's reload. I just wanted to test and see if that was a one-off use. I also don't want to fire there. A door key. Go ahead and replace that. I don't think photosynthetic armor combines with anything. I am going to go ahead and drop these med packs. And anything, well, I guess I don't need to carry the fuel cell and force field generator. And lighter. I'll keep the firewood, the ice pack, and the photosynthetic armor. I mean, I guess I don't need to carry the photosynthetic armor around with me, but it's giving me a cheap and easy way to keep a tentacle in my inventory for less issue. But this gives me a place that I can go to heal, to think, and to do all whatnot else. Let's see, if I take the night vision normal and break it apart, can I do anything with the Omega Claws? The Omega Claws are not their final form, so to speak. But see, being inside the stasis field, I can spend time crafting and doing stasis-y things without worrying about losing a ton of food, and then I can regenerate it right back by using the photosynthetic armor in combination with the stasis field, which is very useful. But now I have a nice little base set up. I have a sustainable method to hunt, even though I gave up a lot of, I like the armor, but having the Omega Claws means that I can hunt for things without worrying as much about running out of food. I'm in an area where I can regulate my heat with fire and cold rain, and the stasis field especially, and I can dip down into the hive in order to do more hunting and growing, because this is just scratching the surface of the Scavenger class. Like, it keeps going a fair bit. This will probably be a multi-episode thing. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and pause here. I have my little base. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.